Bill. Why did it have to end like this?
Dad! Dad! Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You look sad.
Well, they were friends.
11 years ago, not long after your mother's funeral, he brought white flowers to her grave. He was just standing there, all alone. Even from a distance, I could tell how sad he looked. I couldn't bring myself to approach him.
Did you ever suspect that Bill might have been the one who shot?
No, never. It never even crossed my mind.
What are you gonna do now?
I need to figure out exactly what Bill was up to.
Oh, they cut a thing out.
It looked like he was sending the data from that computer.
Alright, I'm not gonna say anything until I know for sure, but I can't talk to Dee about the fact that Bill saw him. Oh. I hope I'm wrong, but I think Dee not saying a certain thing. Genetic memory, okay? I found an extremely interesting article in a scientific magazine today. Thanks to an advancement in research in the field of genetic memory, the field Sayoko once studied, a DNA memory expansion device has been developed. It's expected to be announced soon. Genetic memory is the theory that an organism's experiences and memories are stored in its DNA. And when that DNA is transferred into another organism, the experiences and memories are inherited. In short, this supports the theory that an individual's experiences and memories can be transferred to another person. What would Sayoko think if she could experience this new device? Knowing her, she would want to test it by making a backup of her own memories so that Ashley could have a piece of her after she was gone. If only she could have done such a thing. But Sayoko is gone, so the thought must go as well.
Okay, we should be able to get back inside the mansion now. Let's go help Jessica.
Oh, Ashley.
Ashley? Are you okay?
Girly?
Yeah. It's just been a long day.
Right. Of course. You should get some rest.
Okay, but what about you?
I'm going to go get your aunt. And then we'll all go home together.
At least, compared to Bill, he was actually willing to destroy his research. Whereas Bill was obsessed with it. Dee?
This is...
I can't look at the shit on the desk? Yeah?
Dee, you saved my life. I didn't want anyone to die. Not even Bill. Enough bad things have happened on this island.
Oh no, Dee.
It came back to me. When your dad reached his hand out for Bill, I remembered my death. That day, all those years ago, I was running from Uncle Henry and wound up here. He caught up to me.
Daniel, stop! Stop running! Your heart, it can't!
He had a heart condition?
But I was so scared, so I kept running. I ran all the way to the cliff, and when I stopped at the edge,
Daniel, please! Be careful! Come here!
I remember now. The last thing I saw was a hand reaching out to me.
His Uncle Henry's hand.
Uncle Henry's hand.
Yep. His left hand, specifically. His body is there, under that water somewhere, out in the sea. Poor boy. At least now I know that there's basically no chance of us not helping him. Whereas in the original, it was a little too easy to miss something and not help Dee. Wait, let me see something. Well, I want to... fine. Shows the broken another. Bill was watching from here.
This is...
JC Valley... oh. I got the data. Did something go wrong? They left the room.
Huh?
Transfer complete. That's a lot of cigarette butts on the ashtray. Didn't anyone clean this place? Yeah, that didn't seem like it was high on his agenda. Notebook. Oh, I thought it was his wallet.
This must be Bill's notebook. There's something stuck in it. Looks like a photo. Is this Bill as a kid? So I guess this would be his mom. Ashley. I think that's Franny.
Oh. That would make you his uncle, kind of.
Which must mean Bill was Franny's son. Whoa. When did you realize? I had a suspicion when I saw him in the drawing room. It was his eyes. They looked so much like Franny's.
I see. See, I think in the original game, it was mentioned that Bill is a descendant of Franny's, but there was never a direct connection on what their relationship was. I just assumed, like, she was his grandmother or something. But no, she was his mom.
Ashley! Jessica! You're safe. You made it! I was so worried.
It's okay. I'm here. You aren't hurt, are you? I'm so glad you're okay.
Oh,
Ashley.
she passed out.
Is she okay?
She died.
She's fine. Just exhausted. She's been through a lot.
Of course.
Oh, sleepy girl.
I keep thinking about Bill. How could this have happened? He used to be optimistic. So full of hope.
I think Bill was supposed to be the next one to inherit the business, the Edwards business, but it was tapped out. There's no gold left, so the only one he had left was Sayoko's business.
He never would have done something like this.
That was the Bill I knew too.
Seeing him now, for the first time in years, he was so full of anger. When did he change?
I really can't say.
Ashley, do you hurt anywhere?
Let's get her some fresh air. There's an exit this way. It leads to the coast.
Okay, I guess this is still just a cutscene. Oh yeah, the captain said he was gonna pick us up around here. Hey.
This place.
Oh, there's Dee.
It's the Cove. It was in the painting by Uncle Henry.
He did say it was once a painting of the afternoon sun, right?
Do you hear that? Is it the boat?
Hey! Hey!
Ahoy there!
That voice.
If it isn't the young miss.
Captain!
I'm here too! I've been here.
You look like you've had quite the day.
Hey, Captain.
You weren't at the dock when I arrived, so I went looking. I was starting to worry. Glad to see you're safe.
Thanks for coming.
And I see you've met up with your dad, eh? Great.
Yeah. Well,
You're not gonna mention that he's not the guy that you brought here?
What's wrong? You tired?
a little, yeah.
You and me both. It's all part of growing up, one exhausting day at a time. Did I say something funny?
I wish I could tell you the whole story, Captain. Even you would be shocked.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, young miss. Who's that next to you? Did you make a friend?
Oh, he sees D!
You can see D?
Oh, nope!
Whoops. Hope I didn't scare the boy off.
D?
Are we... Oh, he just noped out of there. Oh, we got an updated picture on Franny, but I can't believe we never got one from Marie. And this is how they cross over. Oh. Of course he would fit into the Edward side. I thought they were gonna, like, have him still be over here on this side and have her over here on the edge and just put, like, the connecting thing right there or something. Still, this works too. Of course, Wells would be outside of the family, but still be employed. Captain has nothing to do with either of these, as he never does, I'm sure. So yeah, I guess he would be his uncle in a way. Great uncle for him, and then, or no, grandfather for him. And then great-grandfather for him, and great-great-grandfather for him. Bill, your tree is a mess, and I think the only one left alive is Franny.
Dee, here you are. Ashley. You must have been pretty shocked that the captain saw you, huh? Yeah. I didn't think there were any adults who could see me.
The captain could have helped you this entire time. He's been coming here for years. But whatever. He wouldn't have
Hey,
left
Ashley?
his boat.
What's up? I've had fun spending time with you.
You've got all your memories back, right?
That was fun. Being with you was. You helped me remember everything from my life. So thank you.
I don't know if it was possible for me to not help him in this one.
What's this about?
Well, he's got his memories back, so he's got to go, right?
I'm glad I met you, Ashley. What's going on? You're acting weird.
Just say it straight. You
Come
gotta
on,
go.
Dee. Touch my hand.
Boop. Yep, you're still a ghost.
Thank you, Ashley.
What?
Ashley, can you see me?
Can't believe I've made friends with a ghost. What a day.
That's why it's so important that I regain my lost memories.
It's not that easy, Dee. I'm scared.
It'll be okay. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
I'll be right here by your side. Until you've remembered everything.
I'm off to heaven.
Ashley, I'm glad that you don't have to be alone anymore. What? Well, now that I have my memories back, I think I can move on. Dee. Ashley.
Dee! Out of everyone on this island, you're the only one who really gets me.
Goodbye, Ashley.
He's like, you're a teenager. You'll meet more people who get you.
Dee!
I don't mean to take away from this moment, but as...
Father.
Aww. The boy returns to his papa, who tried to kill his uncle. Are Jessica and Richard, like, watching
You
her
finally got to pass on.
talk to nothing?
Thanks for everything, Dee. So long.
Well, that's sweet. But again, I don't know if it's possible for that to not happen. I mean, I was pretty meticulous about getting everything in this. So, I mean, for all I know, it is very possible that I could have missed some shit and, like, not gotten this ending.
Nope.
Well, I guess it's time to bring this to a close.
I haven't been off this island in 11 years. I wonder how the world has changed.
It's okay to take it slow. One day at a time.
I have a lot of catching up to do. All the new research papers alone. I was only able to glean so much from the news. Catching up on the latest tech will be a lot of work too.
Are you going to keep working as a scientist once we're back?
I haven't thought about it yet. I've never done anything other than research.
Well, is there something else you want to do?
You did start the whole woodworking thing.
Something else I want to do. I suppose I'd like to enjoy a family meal.
Oh, that's true. He did mention I was sick of canned food.
The day got a bit crazy, huh? You must be tired.
Totally wiped. It wasn't too easy for you either, though, right?
That's for sure. But I'm okay. Thanks to you. Let's take it easy when we get back. It's almost your birthday. You should rest up. Ashley.
Take it easy for a while. Can I show them things? Well, they can't even retain that here at the end of the goddamn game. God damn it! I want individual dialogue. Fine, let's wrap this up.
Hey,
Yeah.
so... Hey! We're shoving off!
It's time to go, Ashley.
So are we just gonna leave the destroyed another in the basement of the mansion?
Dad, look.
Wow. What a beautiful moon.
Yeah.
You know, I would sometimes come out to this cove at night. I'd look up at that blue moon, and I'd think about you and Sayoko.
Dad.
Did you ever wonder where your middle name Mizuki comes from? It's Japanese, same as your mother. It means beautiful moon.
Is it because her hair is white like the moon?
Beautiful moon, huh?
So, how, if he's...
I think it's a pretty name.
Isn't it?
If he's brunette
It was your
and
mother's idea.
Sayoko's hair is black, then how... Should I not worry? But... What?
Ashley,
What's up?
happy birthday.
What is that?
Is this?
It belonged to Sayoko. I think you should have it.
Should I give him the piece of half-eaten chocolate that he had on that plate earlier that I think I pocketed?
Thank you. Your hands are pretty warm, huh?
Are they?
Hey, Dad? It's been a weird day. Today was a lot to take on. But I'll remember it forever.
I would hope you wouldn't forget it for Dee's sake.
My day on this island. The day before my 14th birthday.
When I woke up the next morning after getting home from the island, I found something great. Dear Ashley, happy 14th birthday. And on the bed I found... Is it the bear? Yep. Aw, she's so happy. Well, are the credits gonna roll? Oh. JC Valley 1994. Oh? What? She was put into the another? What? Is this a teaser for the
Dad
second
and I left
release?
Blood Edward Island together. 2 years have passed since then.
Whoa, hey, wait.
I had just turned 14 at the time.
Okay, no. we're gonna stop. So, final thoughts about Two Memories. They did a mostly good job of remaining faithful to the original source material, but I gotta say, I think I prefer Trace Memory. I mean, they did a better job of tying Bill to Franny in this one, whereas before it was kind of implied that they were related. In this one, it's direct, their mother and child. To counteract that, they did a better job of explaining Thomas's motives. Like, Thomas, in this one, they clearly stated that he wanted to provide for his child. He was struggling to sell his novels. He needed the money. But I think in Trace Memory, there was more to the argument that he had with his brother Henry. Like, Henry had said something like, grandfather doesn't have any more assets, there's no value to his business anymore. There's no money to be made from this business. Even if I gave it to you, you wouldn't have the funds that you need to support your child. And things escalated, and so it clearly showed Thomas pulling the gun on Henry, and Henry wresting it away and shooting Thomas. They made it so much more clear in Trace Memory that it really was Henry defending himself against Thomas who had come at him. But here it's just like, oh, I need the money to provide for my child. And then just like, shit happened so damn fast. A lot of things happened so damn fast in this one. They did the whole ambiguity thing in Trace Memory where they were like, oh, how do you know that the memory that you saw was real versus fake? How do you know the one in which your father killed your mother? How do you know that wasn't the real memory? And so the only one whose memory they could rely on was Ashley's, hence why Bill was insistent on prodding her memory to get the truth. Because in addition, he also wanted to see if she recalled who shot Sayoko. And, like, you had this thing where, like, he was quizzing you on events that you remember. Answer would determine whether or not he shot Richard. And that moment when it was revealed that she remembered, or like, it showed a vague silhouette of who she thought the shooter was, and you had to choose from a list of people who that silhouette looked like, and you chose Bill. In this one, it's just like, you said, what are you hoping to accomplish? Who shot my mother? And it's like, what if I choose wrong? Actually, now I'm kind of curious. Fucked up as that sounds. Moment of truth. Who killed Mom? Why? It was obviously Jessica.
No.
Person I saw that day inside the closet was... Oh, really? Really? They're gonna go about this the fucking lame way? Thomas, then.
No.
It's process of elimination. Even if you didn't know. Lawrence?
No.
Richard?
No.
What? Why would they even bother with giving you choices?
No.
There's literally no consequence for getting this wrong. This game continues to disappoint me. Okay, I'm done with Two Memories. And I gotta say, god damn it, Trace Memory was superior to this version in a lot of ways. I do appreciate them eliminating the odds of you not restoring these memories by missing something. I do appreciate the little collectibles they let you get in the form of the QR code, origami cranes, but god damn, man, you're better off just playing Trace Memory. You'll get a much more satisfying story than this. The only story thing that they added to this that they didn't have in Trace Memory was destroying the Another system. In Trace Memory, I don't think you destroyed the thing. I don't think you destroyed the device. I think it just kind of stayed in the basement of the mansion and after they left. I don't know if they turned it off or if they destroyed it or what. I can't remember. Something that they kind of established in Trace Memory that they didn't really establish here is, when Richard saw Bill grieving at Sayoko's grave, he had wanted to ask Bill something, but he didn't have it in him to do so at the time. And later on, after Bill's death, Richard tells Ashley that he had wanted to know if Bill was in love with Sayoko. But that's not really established here. I mean, Bill says that she chose Richard over him, and that's not exactly. I mean, that could mean that in terms of romance, she chose Richard over Bill, but that could also mean that she chose her home life over her research. I'm glad that they decided to remake Trace Memory into this collection, and I can't wait to play the next one. I am gonna play the sequel one sometime in the future, but I think I need a break from the series for now because, my god, the things that they improved in this over Trace Memory do not outweigh the things that they took out. You know, that they took out too much for the improvements to be justifiable in my eyes. And this is just my opinion. For all I know, people could love this one over Trace Memory, but to me, Trace Memory is a superior version of this. And that could be nostalgia goggles, that could be, my personal preference. Why the fuck did they make Richard a brunette? He was perfectly fine as a blonde, and it worked more thematically to confuse the two between Bill and him. So it made sense that she wouldn't recognize her father, and the captain only described a tall blonde man, and that could easily have been Richard. In this one, no. They made him brunette. They rushed a lot of things in this, and I'm not entirely happy about it. I gotta say, for playing such an important part of the plot, the fact that Richard had two distinct memories really wasn't that big of a deal in this one. It was just like, oh, I remember killing Sayoko. Oh, my memories must have been tampered with. Ashley, you are the key. You have to restore my memories. And it's like, you weren't exactly ambiguous about that. You left nothing up to question or chance or debate or whatever. Other than Bill being pissed, there was no real reason for the confrontation at the end. There was no tension. It was just action. And I fucking missed that part of Trace Memory. I was really hoping they would do that better in this one. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. If anything, now I might just play Trace Memory in order to appreciate the better parts of that game more than that I didn't get in this one. I am glad that they included certain things though, like the character icon thing, the map. That was really nice. God, man, this one just feels so much more shallow than the other one. Which is weird because it does feature every single story element that the other one has. It's just not as fleshed out. It's not as in depth. I couldn't play the Wii sequel to Trace Memory because it was a Japan exclusive, so I hope that the sequel part of this is better than the Two Memories part. This game was so fucking frustrating. And that selfie part was bullshit.